Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of It's Look Who It Is. We're gonna continue the challenge grind, I suppose. And, is this video gonna be out on Saturday? I got no idea. Why is there a check mark by the Toshiaki one? That's a little weird. Is that just like a random symbol? So we're gonna do Going Cold Turkey. This one is a little bit difficult. Because, well, you know... Well, actually, you're playing the game on Cultist, so it's actually the easiest thing imaginable, but we're going to be playing the game on Harbinger of Doom. So, basically, all cigarettes are discarded, and you start with a bottle of water. This is pretty bad, but we don't have to deal with threat levels, and we got a pretty good old god. So, protective carvings, huh? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Listen, it doesn't instantly win you the game, so I'll take it. You know? If the game's gonna give you... If life gives you lemons, what are you gonna do? Make limeade? Get out of here. You'd have to find the limes, but you have perfectly good lemons right in front of you. Does life need to give you a bag of sugar and some water, too? Maybe a juicer machine? Save you a little trouble? Nah. You got the lemons, you can make lemonade. Don't worry about it. Alright, so... Real talk, though. How do you win? How do you win on Cold Turkey? Well, I think probably the History Club's a good place to start. But it is pretty important to know that, like, obviously we don't need the vending machine, because we can't get smunks. Schoolyard could be interesting. I wish there was a way to get random perks. I don't think I have the Cursed Violin. But it's definitely a consideration. Let's go to the WoW Wiki. What achievement do you get the Cursed Violin from? It is called the... Oh, it's the Tainted Violin. What achievement is this? Because ideally you would want the Tainted Violin first, before you do anything. Unlocked by the Can You Trust Them achievement. That's the ally thing, right? You have to get allies from the illegal den and then win the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident. Hire 2 allies in 1 playthrough and win. Yeah. We haven't done that yet. So, unfortunately, we don't have the easy out with getting attack speed from the Cursed Violin. So what do we want to do instead? I don't know. I mean, we have the illegal den. Are we going to hire 2 allies? No, probably not. If you have the Tainted Violin, or you're trying to prepare for this challenge, I would definitely say go ahead and grab it, because it's just the objectively correct choice. Now, we can just go ahead and chug the water just a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. We're gaining... Oh, I could have actually gained an extra stamina point by drinking the water first and then, Wait, is that how it works? Or is it... No, it's just 1 empty bottle, I'm pretty sure. There's a thing that converts all of your empty bottles into one, or into a... It's the bottle of sludge. That's what I'm thinking of. The bottle of sludge, we could get 2 bottles of sludge. So, evolving... Okay. I mean, listen, we're not going for every mystery yet, every mystery ending yet, so... I feel like... if we wanted to, we could definitely... just get Kana and be very, very happy, because -2 damage is kinda broken. Kinda a little bit broken. Just a teeny bit broken. Not, like, super OP, but, like, pretty OP. Now, of course, preparing doesn't really get us anything, and I don't really want to sell the whatchamacallit. I think we can just get Cursed again, because Stalker's not that bad. Now, Branded is that bad. I'm not using an HDF. As Haru with no attack speed bonus, I'm not using an HDF. I mean, Carpenter Hammer is 75 speed. That's pretty good, but our chance to hit would be abysmal for, like, so long. But gotta play with the hand that you're dealt. And I almost want to get, like, a compass or something. But unfortunately, curiosity will have to do. Now, what is the play, right? Like, what do we do here? Well, first of all, blocking is basically never going to do anything. I don't know why I'm rolling a 30% chance. It worked, though. It did indeed work out of all the things that could have happened, which is kind of funny. I mean, is there any way that we can... No. This is unfortunately just the life that we have to live right now, and it doesn't really matter what order we do things. Can we actually do... Am I dumb? No, of course we can't do something like... We can't attack... We can't prep, attack, prep. That would be too good. That would be too powerful. Now, what are we looking at here? It's all bad, right? Like, no matter what happens, no matter what fight we get into... There's not really a easy, good way to navigate this. The Carpenter Hammer is a faster weapon, but unfortunately, it's not fast enough. And because we can't really stack damage, because we're never going to get, you know, what is it, Hard Knock? Yeah, we're never going to get Hard Knock. So, it is what it is. Now, I do kind of want to go buy something, but honestly, I'll be real with you, it might legitimately just be a better idea to... I think it literally just might be a better... We're gonna get some allies here to the best of our ability. I don't know how, like, crazy I want to go with this. +1 knowledge is great. I'm very happy about that. Do we want to tell, like, a creepy story? Like, 5 EXP for a stat bonus is worth it, but, like, we have to roll the dice. +1 strength? Perfect. Now, we could try to push our luck even further. But, like, I don't know. Like, how much is 1 dexterity really gonna help? 1 dexterity could help us a lot. +1 charisma works, too. Thank you so much. So, that was kind of the clean sweep. We're alright with that. Having a pretty good time. What's our doomed location? It's the forest and the hospital. That kind of sucks. But I don't think... I mean, let's go ahead and put it on the forest and grab the handcuffs just in case. But, you know. I am thinking about maybe it would be a good idea to try to fish for a spell that we can use. Because... a lot of spells are good. Ritual Mask is very important. Anything that can mitigate the damage that we take is going to be important, because we're kind of guaranteed to take a lot of the damage. Like, don't get me wrong, but, we're kind of in trouble, just a little bit. And what do I mean by kind of in trouble? Oh, sorry, you probably heard that. My charger bumped into my charger cable. Bumped into my my glass side panel. 23 Doom first mystery. Pretty bad, but we had to do some shopping. We have some ways that we can make up for this. So we are gonna glug just a little bit, don't mind me. What kind of mysteries do we got? Bullets and ramen, abnormal arms. So we did get pretty lucky to some extent, but I'm gonna be real with you. I think we're gonna do school scissors, and the reason for this is because I'm just gonna throw 80 items at the scissor woman. I'm just gonna throw 80 items at the scissor woman, and then what's gonna happen is when we click this explore school button, we're gonna get 2 bottles of sludge, and we're gonna permanently lose an inventory slot, but it will be worth it. The school is high threat level. The school is high threat level. Oh, we have both of the baseball bats, by the way. That's an achievement. I saw the achievement unlocked, and I'm like, what did I do? And it's like, well, I actually did something pretty cool. Hell yeah, thank you so much, Ritual Mask. I really appreciate it. I mean, we can't It's a 50% chance to end the fight now. So true, bestie. Lump of flesh is pretty cool. We got a hurting other people feels good proc. Oh my god. OMG, and it's the boy? It's the boy. I could never slam the door on you, friend. I love that little goofy guy. I want a plushie of that guy. I absolutely want a plushie of that guy. My favorite wah dude. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, probably just the way that we go. We're hitting all of the gritties. It is the right foot. It is true. Now, I can't, in good faith, get rid of the ritual mask. I think we're just gonna... I mean, if we wanted to ball, like, insanely crazy. We need one of these to hit. We need one of these to hit. Or maybe both hit. Maybe we just hit a 40% chance twice in a freaking row, you piece. They had no idea what they were. They had no idea what they were getting into when they gave me a carpenter hammer. They had no idea. I mean, okay, how do you beat every challenge in this game? You get insanely lucky, and you hit every single 40% chance attack in a row. In a row. And then you live life happily ever after that you don't lose a single dice roll ever. I mean, this is Doom, though, so we're just gonna take the stamina damage. I think that's fine. We didn't get a bottle of sludge, huh? I was kind of banking on that just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know, I was just kind of banking on that just a little bit. Just a tad. It's just something I was thinking about a little bit. Okay, you know what's interesting? You know what's interesting, chat? You know what's interesting, chat? We're gonna fight her. Listen, that was bound to happen at some time. At some point, that was bound to happen. I mean... You know what? It's -1 to all. We can take a little damage. That's fine. Oh, would you look at that, huh? So, this is guaranteed to hit. And then... Look at that! We are balling, just a little bit. I also haven't paid attention to who our second enemy is, and now it's way too late. I feel like I might have a chance at remembering it just because every combat is like defusing a bomb. Okay, so we do want to get our stats to 8, because I can't imagine how healthy we're going to be in the end of the game, because we're going to have to fight like crazy. But this is a very easy +1 strength moment, and I would love to level up our strength as much as possible. Just because we're on the cusp of being able to do a prep, 2 boosts, and a regular attack. So if we get there with like 9 strength or 10 strength, that would be wonderful. I would really like that. Now, at some point, I mean, we do need to do Bulletin. Oh, shit. So here's the thing. The reason why you would do a Forest Mystery early is so that you could dodge roads closed, because it's one of the most dangerous status effects in the game if you're playing on a hard difficulty, right? On Cultist, it's probably not that big of a deal, but on Harbinger of Doom and True Believer, it's a big deal. So since we took the correct mystery to do, because it's Mystery 3 when the enemies start scaling in combat, so we can fight the weakest version of the Scissor Woman on Mystery 1 and 2. So doing it early when we have weapons to throw is the correct choice, but then we got punished really badly by what ended up happening. Now, here's the dealio, okay? I want to shop for a C-slot item, because I feel like we're gonna need every single thing that we could possibly get here. I mean, you gotta take that as a shot. Actually, no, it's sanity. Why the hell did I do that? I was just risking my stamina for no reason. That was really dumb. I mean, we can risk our sanity for no reason, because we have all of it, but we won't always have all of it, so you have to, you know, maybe just... This is one of the luckiest runs I've ever played in my life. I feel like we have to redo this. Like, I feel like we have to redo this, because, like, the... Jesus Christ. I mean, alright. I mean, okay. I think it's a little late to get a compass, but, like, at the same time, it's like, oh my god, okay, no. Go to the forest twice while you have the police station there, and then move it over to the hospital, thank you. Yeah, we can get the severed hand. Or maybe we just roll a 2. I don't know what's happening. This is so lucky. I'm so, like, I wish I had this luck in the bazaar. Alright, so can we do this thing yet? Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I've been waiting for this for 80 years, brother. Now, is it good? Not really, but, you know, it's better than what we were working with before. That's an objective truth. That's your truth hammer, your truth nuke. Alright, we can do a little hospital gaming here, it's true. It's true, and it's real. Speaking of the Bazaar, we finally caught up in videos to the new patch, so, you know, you should go watch the Bazaar, it's pretty good. And hey, here's the thing, there's been a Bazaar video daily since, like, I don't know, I started playing it, but also, I accidentally forgot to upload an episode that I rendered, so there was one Bazaar video that was late. There's one Bazaar video that was late, because I was, like, really sleepy, and I'm like, well, you know, I'll do this thing in a minute, and then I never did it, and then I fell asleep, and then I woke up, and then I'm like, oh shit, I didn't upload the Bazaar, and then I'm like, I'll do it later, and then it was past the time, because I forgot about it, and then I was like, oh shit, and then I uploaded the Bazaar. Bazaar's good. What the? That's okay. So one of the cool things that you can do is a ritual spell, eventually, theoretically, is supposed to be you have to keep the spell, and if you forget it, it would turn off the ritual. But that's not how the game actually works. That's how the game might work in the future. That's the intended mechanic for these items, but, it's not how it works. Buy a spell? Sure, why not? It's not a good spell, but we basically spent 2 funds for 1 sanity, which is not that good. You don't decline me, fool. Me when I don't decline me. Because I'm a fool. Also, I completely forgot about it, but there are more, like, here's the thing. When something leaves my immediate field of view, I completely forget that it exists. So, there are new League of Legends videos with Plunger and Ranked that I completely forgot to upload, and oh my god, if you get the oh my god, the semi-auto would be so good, dude. Listen, if you are exploring the mansion, and it's like, go for his weapon, or, like, punch him or whatever, you go for his weapon every single goddamn time. CQC training, with that, you're stacking 2 damage, it's, like, one of the fastest weapons in the game. Oh my god, it would be beautiful, but unfortunately, we're gonna take art knowledge, because, you know, we could take leadership, by the way, if we get lucky, so I really don't wanna do this. We do have +1 knowledge, though, right? So, I mean, we could get folklore studies as well. That's something that's pretty interesting. I just want my stats to go as high as possible, because we're getting to the point where, because we got lucky with the damage reduction, we are at the point where it's like, the things that's gonna hurt us the most are events, and so what we want to do is make sure that events don't kill us. And how do you mitigate how often events kill you? By raising your stats. Or, if you're just a god, you can just roll 1s and 2s on everything and it doesn't matter. Rancid Ramen, Abnormal Arms. I think we can just do... I think we want to do Abnormal Arms because we have 3 items that we can throw. And I would rather... I don't know if the health stops scaling on day 4, or Mystery 4, or if it's the damage that scales up on 4 and then they get more health on 5. I'm not entirely sure. But if you can kill a boss, you want to do the boss as early as possible, just so that you don't have to worry about, like, okay, the boss has more health and the boss has more damage. Which is why, if you're ever playing the... If you ever see, like, the mystery where you fight the school, like the school itself, like the one with a gore-covered student, it's like Thaumaturgy Teacher or whatever, right? Whenever you're doing Thaumaturgy Teacher, what you have to do is you have to do it first mystery or second mystery, because if you don't, it will get so much HP from the day 3 power spike that you're gonna take 1 extra turn to kill it. And, you know, that's extra doom. So if you do it Mystery 1 or Mystery 2 and you do not do the side quest, you can kill it in a set amount of turns, but also one of the turns, if your character has enough dexterity or is fast enough, you can attack, but then you can also dodge, right? That's why you'll always see me do, like, one dodge, and then, you know, just every other turn is attack twice. So, like, on the first turn, you attack, dodge, and then you attack until it's dead, if you're doing Mystery 1 or 2. But if you do it, like, Mystery 3+, you're gonna take an extra turn to kill it. So you don't want to do that. That's why you gotta do it early. Holy crap, this is, like, actually a usable turn? What the hell? It's actually really strong. This guy'd be doing 4 sanity, by the way. Please keep that in mind. Damn, that's pretty awesome. So it seems like day 4 is when they get the damage boost, and then day 5 is probably, like, more HP. I don't remember the exact scaling for the enemies, but, they do exist. Now, why am I opening myself up to Jar of Blood? Honestly, this is kind of goated. Like, it's not great, but we don't have the monument, and our doom's creeping up there because of the stupid branded mark proccing like 80 times in one mystery. Alright, pick a god and pray. Oh, absolutely beautiful. And the reason why we don't, like, go to the hospital twice or whatever for the side quest is I'm pretty sure you take damage, but I haven't done the side quest of that in literally, like, years. Or, like, whenever I last 100% in the game with all mysteries. Because, like, it's not, like, here's the thing. Even if the side quest doesn't hurt you, which I'm pretty sure that's the side quest that does hurt you, even if it doesn't, it's still not worth doing because it's 2 extra investigations, and it's like, especially in the hospital, that's a pretty dangerous area, man. You don't want to do that. Now, what we're gonna do is a little bit awkward here, but we're not gonna drink the bottle of water immediately. Now, for those of you who may or may not know, there's a bug in this game that when you throw something that's a duplicate item, it lowers your inventory size, right? And so, if we threw an empty bottle with an empty bottle in our inventory, like, with 2 empty bottles, if we throw one of them, our inventory is going to go down 1 size. If I remember, if that's how it even works. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's if you have it equipped. I just remember you don't throw things that are duplicates, because, you know, they, if you do that, then, it's not the best thing in the world to do that. I mean, leadership is exactly what we were looking for. You get a little +1 knowledge, and you feel pretty good about that. I mean, it's departments, so it's safe, and we have 8 charisma. I mean, it's 8 charisma versus 7 knowledge, and this has the more beneficial effect. But this has the more beneficial, you failed the dice roll. But we're gonna succeed the dice roll, because we're goated like that. See, I think this is probably, like, pretty smooth sailing. Now, if we get into a fight, this is going to be one of the last fights that we ever get into. So, we would want to throw the empty bottle and then drink the bottle of water and then throw that too, and that should work. But it's mostly a problem when you are going up against a, like, Burning Man or something like that, and you're throwing, like, multiple broken bottles or multiple empty branches or whatever. That's normally when it's the problem. Whoops. That's okay. We had such amazing luck on this run that it's like missing a 70% chance. Normally, I'd be pretty pissed, but like, are you kidding me? Missing a 70% chance after hitting multiple... Like, we made so many amazing dice rolls at like 1 and 2 when we had like 4 or 3 in this stat. So it's like, you gotta give the game some credit there. If it wants to miss you on a 70% chance once, like, I mean, come on. You gotta be grateful for that, chat. I mean, we're big chillin'. We're just big chillin'. The lighthouse cannot kill us. Unless we have, like, the worst boss fight of all time, but we're not gonna talk about that. There is a knowledge check, but unfortunately we will not level up for it. Even though I was kind of trying to do that. I was kind of, you see, I was angling towards it, but you know, we, remarkably, didn't actually get in fights very often, which was very good for us, even though we had a lot of damage resistance, just because it's like, you know, even though it was, like, beneficial for us or whatever, it's still overwhelmingly, like, we're just big chillin', you know? I mean, we can just do this, and it's good. Thank you very much. That technique that we just did, you can, if you queue up the attacks first, so make sure that you're 100% ready to send it. If you queue up the attacks first, you can throw your weapon, and you'll get the damage from the thrown weapon, and you can hit the combat action anyways, and so you can attack with a weapon that you no longer have. And it even switches your damage to blunt. So if you have, like, a sharp weapon, and you're gonna die to a blunt enemy, but if you had, like, a damage bonus, you can you can queue up your attacks, and then throw your sharp weapon, and then you're doing bonus on every attack you hit. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, dude. It's pretty awesome. Now we're gonna level up. Ugh. Did we even see folklore studies? Nope. I'm pretty sure I would have taken folklore studies if I had an opportunity to, but now Haru will never go to college. He will, whenever people talk about it, he'll think, why are they talking about cool egg? It's summer right now. No, it's not, it's winter. So all legs are very cool. Like, temperature-wise. New achievement unlocked. We got 2 new achievements, actually. We got the funny bat one. I still need to kill somebody with a baseball bat, but it wasn't gonna be on that run. But there's like an achievement for having 2 baseball bats. Defeat a human enemy in 1 round, Blood Frenzy. Oh, we got Yumiko? Hell yeah! Let's go! And then we beat the challenge, which is somewhere here. I don't know where I don't really know. Parole violation. Complete the parole violation challenge. Arm sling. Where's the challenge for completing the... Where's the other challenge? Huh? Okay. I mean, I don't know where it is on the grid. Oh, here we go. Unlocks the brick. We can get bricks now, chat. Let's go. Listen, for those of you who don't know, bricks used to be meta. They used to be insanely strong. They used to be, like, the best weapon in the game. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. You could get, like, 4 of them. You could get 5 of them very easily. So you could just get, like, 5 bricks before Akamanto and then kill Akamanto turn 1 no matter what build you were doing. It was amazing. They used to do the same damage as a bottle of sludge. Those were the days. Anyways, stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.